Alright, and maybe this hopefully is working. I think this is. I am. Yes, alright, and looks like I am live. Sorry about the delays and the multiple stream notifications. I was having some issues with chat being disabled. It was an OBS thing. I had clicked the wrong button while setting up the stream, so chat was disabled and had to look into it on Google. But I am hopefully live. Hopefully, people can hear me and everything. We are trying something a little different. Normally, I am playing the First Ascendant on Wednesdays, but it is fallen off on me. There are a few issues I have found with the First Descendant. It's kind of like Warframe Light, but it's not Warframe, obviously. But some of the issues with grinding things out in the First Descendant, I don't find in Warframe. While there's still the same level of grinding, basically, there's more to do in Warframe, so it doesn't feel as grindy as it is in the First Descendant. Plus, there are some other issues that I found with the First Descendant, mainly with the Descendants, or the Descendants, basically. I'm finding they are a lot more catered to teenage boys than anything else, and the armor is very revealing for a lot of the characters, and I'm just not too interested in this. So I found a new game, well, new to me. This has been out for quite a while. It's Raft. It's an open world survival game, which I will load those once. New world. It has been a while, and I have been enjoying this. So, we're going to be trying this. It is as I said, an open world survival game where you are left on a little raft once things. Yep, we are in a raft, and you have this hook which you throw out and try to collect things, including plastic. These barrels will you hook up and you get various stuff, and you have to build up your raft, research things, look for land, avoid the shark, or Bruce, as I think he is named Bruce. There's I watched a video from another content creator about this, and that's actually who got me into this. And they called him Benjamin, but then one of the other places that you find, they talk about, I think, like, they found a shark, named him Bruce, but that's where the name Bruce comes from, and it's a really relaxing and kind of a chill game. You do have to look after your food and your health. These are the different areas, like tools. I have to build rope, which take 2 palm leaves, which I had 5, which are not too hard, but they're definitely things that you want. Once you got the building hammer, that allows you to switch over, and then this, you can build various things. These are all the different things that you can build or repair, plus upgrade, and then you can choose a different foundation, walls, whatnot. That's just the way you go about building things, and I have plastic. But right now, I want to build up more of my raft. I believe the shark doesn't attack your, at least your raft. He will attack me now that I'm swimming, but I want that barrel. There's definitely oxygen. Yep, he took a chomp out of me. And I am on normal mode, so it's not as difficult as hard, where if you die or go down, you have to be rescued and then put on a bed by a ally. But since I'm the only one, I'd be permanently dead. And in the distance, you can sort of see a island, which a bunch of the small islands just have very little pieces of wood, some food, some stone. But since I'm not in a real position to be able to drop an anchor on them, I'm not going to be stopping at this first island. Nope. Wasn't able to hook barrel. The barrels, as you can see, hold a bunch of different stuff, and sometimes we'll have will hold stone, and you need 4 stone for the basic anchor. Plus, you with your hook, you can collect multiple. But now that I've got, there we go. I built a bigger raft. The shark will start to try to take bites out of it, and I want to build that wooden spear that I saw that I need 8 pieces of wood to build, so I can poke at him and force him off, as well as do damage. I'm not sure how many times you have to poke him. Like, you poke him 3 times at a while he's chomping, and if you get to him fast enough, you get the 3 times and he goes away for a while, and then you do damage and can kill him. But it takes multiple tries. I lost count at like 14. Yeah, so there he is. He's poking away, but I don't have the wooden spear quite yet. Now I do, but he took the section, so I need to rebuild that, which not hard. Plus, one of the barrels or crates I had gave me a piece of stone, but I need 4, and with how this mode goes, I take normal amount of damage, so I don't want to just swim away and let my craft, yeah, because my craft is floating against the side of the island, so I could go up and check out the island a little bit, see if, yeah, so I need an actual axe to break down these trees, which looks of them are all just basic. Ooh, that was good. That gave me a very stuff. You do find some of these sort of crates around the world. Some of the trees that you find on islands are plants. Yep, it's flying away. So I've got a like mango, or yeah, mango trees, or you can also find watermelon, because food is an issue. And with how I am going, I need to make a simple purifier. Wood just yet. so now I can make a simple grill. Pull those two out of my inventory, and I'm placing them sort of in the middle where the shark can't get them. Then an empty cup, which will be used momentarily, but to get salt water and desalinate that, you need planks of wood. For this. Oh, it looks like over in that distance there is another raft that I could try to go for, but I don't have the stuff to make a paddle, so that's... Water is the first most important, so that's burning, and I'm in the process of getting water built, and stone. Tools, 6. Oh, my hook died on me, which does happen. You lose durability with each successful grab of stuff. One of those pieces of wood, but looking skills is not that. So I'm that barrel. So I got another stone, which is good, but I need 4 stones to build the... it's a disposable based anchor, so that I can, when I get to another island, stay there, do some little... Ooh, and I just pop back so I don't cause him to come after me. But with that, yes. So I built a fishing rod, which will allow me to fish and get some food, which will be needed soon, but let's take it. Yeah, so he's poking away, and you just poke him 3 times, and he swims away, and he's done damage to my one. So 2 planks of wood will fix that damage. And I am going to do a cast and let that go on. It's quite easy to know when you gotta grab it, because it flips. And now I've got a raw herring, but I want that barrel as well. So yep. So I got another raw herring. Move my spear over 1, put some of my scrap in the inventory, which will allow me to put the herring there, and that's cooking away. It's a little bit of a bigger butt. Paddle. I need there. So now I have a paddle, and this is a throwable anchor. So I need 1 more stone and 4 rope, which I used up the last of my leaves to make, which isn't an issue because they're everywhere. Hopefully one of these barrels will have another stone. That one didn't, but that's alright. And when you're near islands, you can find spots where there are stones, and you can use this hook to pretty much just bash them open and collect them, which is a way, but I want to have a anchor first so that I can not have to swim wildly after my raft, but it's not looking that is working, so I'm going to switch plastic over, and you can still access a bunch of the various inventory, at least crafting wise. The food materials you have to have on your hotbar, I found, to consume them. So that's why I was just juggling things. But with that, I am going to build up more of a square just so that I have more space to work with. But since each one takes a basic 2 wood, 2 plastic, and then once I finish off this foundation armor, I need metal ingots, but to make that I need the metal furnace, basically. That'll make it so that the shark can't bite my boat, which you only need to do the outside sections, as he can't jump onto your ship and bite the middle bits, which will make dealing with the shark a lot easier, and you're not wildly running around trying to poke the shark. He just is something to deal with in the water. And this, oh, he should be coming back for a nibble on my boat pretty soon, which why I'm not working on my fishing, because it's hard to get off of the fishing, run over to where he is, and yep. 1, 2, 3. So I got him, but that is quite weak, and each repair takes 1 plank and heals 50% of the wood. That there. So now I have enough stone that I can go over throwable anchor, and it has to be on a section where it can reach the water. So I now have a anchor. So the next island we go to, we will drop anchor, explore a little bit. But with this, at least I can head over to this raft. I'm also going to switch. Okay, yes, there. Oh Lord. They have full. No, okay, good. I was dealing with, or at least switching over to my stream on YouTube, just so that I can read chat if need be, as OBS was being a little weird. But I was worried that I had not actually gone live like I did before, but I was just looking at the wrong stream. So this. There we go. That's all you can get off of that boat. If you go onto it, it starts to sink, so you can't really hook up to it and do anything. But now that I have need 6 more wood to make a research table, which allows you to start researching various new stuff. Let's take water. You don't really need to send the hook too far out, but I'm getting low on food. Yep, raw mackerel. Oh, so I got a potato and a beet from one of the, or 2 of the barrels, which is good. I'm going to continue to top up the water. I always like to, after I take a drink, put more salt water on the go so I am able to drink that when need be and not be in a panic. As starvation and dehydration are things that you have to worry about. Come on. Yeah, there. So I'm in the danger zone, so my speed that I can move is a lot slower. I can no longer sprint, and yeah, taking a while. My stomach is growling, so you eat that potato raw, which gave me a little whatever food, and then the fish that I caught was the last bit. And so I picked up the receiver and the antenna, which are 2 items that I will need to further pretty much the plot of the story, but I don't have the research table quite yet. Need 3 more pieces of wood, and then yep, 1. But with the tables, I will be able to see what is needed to build those, but both are things that I definitely don't have all the bits for, so I can't build them quite yet. It's always good to have extra wood planks, because yeah, so I have 16. Let's fully build that and craft research tables. So that will run around there, and hopefully, nope, just the one. And I was a little too far away to try to just pick that wood up, so I'm grabbing there. But with the storm, I can't see that, but now I'm going through and I'm just researching a bunch of stuff. Metal ingot can't be researched. Get nail. And when you research something, the item is destroyed, so that's why that nail went away. And I'm just dumping everything I've got there and learning a bunch of stuff, which will be, some of them will be useful, other things are just cosmetics, like the trophy boards, which you can, when you kill like a shark or a boar, collect their head and mount them on the trophy board. The collection nets are the really nice things, because they allow you to grab stuff out of the water without having to pick them up, as it were. Collect it, just like auto collects as it floats by. But I am again, they can be damaged by the shark, Bruce. So I'm not going to. I like to have them in the sort of middle of my raft, as it were, so that they don't get eaten. And I want that simple bet. So I need nails, which take scrap. You can just forge a nail into out of scrap, which game physics. But there we go. And you make oh yeah, there it is. The bed lets you pass the night by, as well as recover when in multiplayer. If somebody goes down because of their health, you can pick them up, put them in a bed, and that'll let them recover. And I think solo, you just immediately, if you need a respawn point, that's how it goes. With me being in regular mode, when I die, because it will happen, I will lose 2/3 of all inventory that I have on me, which is quite a issue, which is why next thing. Oh, I need 1 scrap for that storage, which allows me to store a lot more stuff. Which, good to know. You can. Was one of the things that I was able to research. But not seen another island or barrels craft chest. So I'm gonna do some more fishing just to build up a little fishes. Oh, there's a island. And ooh, hello whale. You startled me. I think those are just. Yep. Yeah. He is gone for a while. When you do kill him, I'm not sure. Like, he does sort of like respawn. Half a day, part of a day, I find that he comes back. So it's not like once you've killed him, he's gone forever. That one is gone forever, but not all of them. We're not close enough to the island for me to drop anchor quite yet, but grab that. That will build up some of my food. It just got the leaf. After this, I like the next big item I'm probably going to build up is most likely a sail, just so that I can choose which direction I go in. But yeah, let's. Ooh, that. Dear Lord. Yeah, that dropped anchor. So we are stuck here. So stuff no longer sort of drifts by because they're stuck. And him up off my water. Grab the fish. Yes, I can put that fish there. And because we're no longer moving, I'm going to use up the rest of the durability on my fishing rod to full get even more food. Normally when I play this, I'm playing sort of like solo. I have played a little bit with a couple of my friends, and that one with my friends are on a normal mode, but solo I've just been doing it on easy mode, which is you take less damage, food and water is a little more manageable, but that's it. And that's fun, but on those rounds I've been using up a full fishing rod, collecting all the fish I can at an island, rebuilding the fishing rod, moving on, getting all the stones needed for another anchor until I can build a non-disposable. Oh, we got a shoe. Let's put that shoe right by my bed. And that was the last piece of stuff off of the and thanks down. I want to eat this fish before I jump into the water. Plus, that'll hopefully allow the shark to attack me, and I can poke him off the ship to give me some time so he doesn't possibly fight the one with my anchor and cause my raft to fly away, float away. Fish on the grill, and he's not by, but this, yeah, these are the just basic stones that you have, and he took a chomp out of me. And while you're underwater, you definitely have, yep, you got to worry about oxygen, and he is took 2 chomps, which were pretty much half my health. However, with 5 stone, this was a little dangerous. Clay and sand are needed. Yeah. So I am health passively regens back, but like up. Okay. So I am unable to grab the mangoes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get them with the axe, but I need 2 more pieces of wood. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swim for this. This is stupid and dangerous. 1, 2. Yep. Jump scared me. Yeah, that really caused me to lose a lot of health. Not put that point. I'm going to rest, sleep through the night. Up that. One thing I found is that the shark won't attack your ship while you are. Oh, okay, that's. I thought I had lost my plastic hook, but I panicked and threw it away. instead of anything else. But put that there. Hopefully get one of those. Yes, got that plank, which means I can now build a stone axe, which will allow me to knock down the various palm trees here, getting palm leaves, wood, and some seeds, which you need certain sized planting stations to at least build palm trees. Something. Oh, so that pineapple, I am fully. Yep, all my inventory is full, so I have to go back. So I need 3 more planks of wood, which can be done pretty easily. There's mango. There's the other mangoes. Hopefully the 2 mango boxes won't spawn on me. Yeah, so if you see the shark coming along, you can jump and dodge him. Storage. Put you here. Open. Okay, so the storage allows you to put double the amount of stuff into it, which is good to know. Stacks of 20 to you over. Definitely put this watermelon seeds, which will, once I have the sized of yeah, crop plots. So I need a medium crop plot will allow me to grow watermelons, but then seagulls will start attacking it, and then you have to shoot them away or get a scarecrow, which they will then attack the scarecrow. Yes. In here, wet brick. I need 2 of each. Okay. That the wet bricks you leave out in the sun, and they will become dry bricks, which you will research will allow you to make a metal smelter. But that'll need 6 metal dry bricks, which where was the... Don't want the flower, those just give paint and whatnot, which not that useful. Hell, pineapple. Nope. Not sure where the mango tree was, so I won't get the mangoes or the mango seeds. But because I used up a bunch of stones for the stone axe and the anchor, I want to get the at least 4 stone to build another one, and these are the metal ores, which once I get the smelter will allow me to build that. Dodged the shark there, thankfully. You definitely find a lot more sand in places. Oh, there's... Yep, and fish. That. My spear is almost broken, so I'll need to build a new one of those. Grab the fish, put more fish. Oop. There. But let's grab. Oh, don't have enough palm leaves, which is fine. Now we just remove the. Did I? Yes. No, I have. Yeah, that. And now we're gonna float into this island, and then. Oh, then I can grab my paddle. Make it a little easier for us to get around this island. But it's really kind of chill, kind of a little bit like the building in No Man's Sky, but there's also a little more survival aspects to it, because you've got to worry about your food, your water, and that, instead of just going along and it not being something you worry about, which is one of the things I've been enjoying about my Sunday streams, which is Skyrimming with Felix. I'm doing a modded version of Skyrim, which is a hardcore survival mode, and that not to really heal that up. There we go. Go to weapons. So I've researched the stone arrow, but I don't have a bow, so I can't, or there's no real use to the that. But now that I've got the 2 clay, I can make a wet brick, and just to make the wet brick into a dry brick, you just place it, and it slowly dries out. You to collect things. Put that, yes. Open research using the clam. That allows me to build a bird's nest. Anything? Nope, can't research. That's just the metal ores doesn't make anything. Maybe clay does? I can't remember. I definitely know once I make the dry brick. You just have to look at it every so often and it'll go from wet to dry. And there's a whale. A massive whale. They're actually my favorite animal. Whales. They're not really sure why I like them. It was just it was about an age where we had to. The main thing I remember from when I chose whales as my favorite animals were they weren't pandas, which were my middle sister's favorite animal, and for some reason I didn't want to be like my middle sister, at least at the time. So I wanted to be different from her, which is somewhat understandable, but and I was also like 5 or 6, so being petty like that makes some sense when my ears. Yeah, I hear you. 2. Oh, there was 2, so could have make it in time. So probably could have immediately built it instead of just standing there. But there, all good. Now let's build out this way. That. Gonna get that arrow, but my hook is gone. But now that I can start making a collection net, and that'll take 6 planks. Yeah, that'll help. And there's a pretty big island over there. That's right. Ooh, but not away. Let's suppose. So this decorative one, I learned a cupboard. I don't know if you can store things like that, but no. I'll need water as well. Don't have, so I'm going to switch over to a watermelon, which will get 2 bites out of each watermelon, and that mostly fills up your water, but also a little food. Rest through the night, because I don't want to deal with the nights. And to make that, no, I didn't do it correctly. Which fine. Whatever. Was hoping to more expand out, so it's no longer more of a rectangle, but more of a square, which they are still rectangles, but the shape is that. So craft a simple collection net. Put that there. And then it's not the biggest deal. I can destroy a section if need be, and that just seals up any ways that it might go. But now I want to make a sail, which over here, and planks. Okay, so I'm going to save up for that. That's a bigger island, and I definitely want to check that one out. We're going to paddle our way over there. And eat a bunch of beets and potatoes, which I found in totally normal barrels, and that's totally a normal thing to eat. And so yeah, as you're seeing, they're definitely getting weaker, but or like the shark is taking damage, so soon he will die, and I won't have to worry about him too much for a while. And there's a couple boards that I'll be able to grab to build my disposable. Yep, there's one. Come on. And definitely like on the easier modes on there, I like to like swim around and collect all the trash that's nearby to an island. But ooh, see if I can. I'm gonna be fighting against wave. Alright, that's as far as I can go with that. But splash. So this is going to be quite a swim. And that is it's fine, but my dry brick is done, so that's research. So smelter, that is the next thing, which will allow me to start researching this receiver once I get copper ingots, which will then get the battery and receiver, but don't want to. So I got a full stack of 20 palm leaves, so I'm going to throw that over there. And to no. Yeah, no, I'm being stupid, and I'm swimming. 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 I should not have done this, but yep. Nom nom chomp. No, half hot. Yep, there. At least there. So I'm now at least in this area, grabbing more planks. So I got a mango, which will help somewhat with my water intake, which I didn't realize was so low. Definitely, if I'd known that, I probably would have dealt with that before making this dangerous swim. Checked. Oh, watermelon. That also will be very helpful. Palm seeds. That I need I believe I need a large plot to build palm trees, which will just mean I'll end up having virtually a unlimited source of palm leaves and wood, as long as I continue getting palm seeds. But that is. I think so. I'm eating that full. Yeah, I need one stone, which. Bruce, so I'm gonna grab this and actually can get stone. Right? Might not be nearby, which will be interesting. That'll just mean I'm not going to be able to get any or remake the anchor until I find stone in one of the various barrels that float by. I don't know how there's stone and more clay. I just had to dive deeper. Still up, not be in a spot where he doesn't know I'm here, so I can get some of this stuff easier. Always good to grab these metal ingots when you see them, as you can really only find them at these islands 6. Yeah, now oh, this ain't good. This is not. Let's. Okay, so that gave me little more space on my food. I was more interested in loot, being a bit of a loot goblin, and almost got in a dangerous spot. So I've got enough for 3 sand, which, yeah, there he is. Hello, Bruce. Bruce, up and move the anchor, which is fine. 8 fishing rod. With the collection net, I can do some collecting. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that was not the bit I wanted to do. Did more damage to that than I could have. And 3, 6. 2. And we'll get one more piece of plastic. Oh. Probably wasn't the way I should have done it. I should have, yeah. See you. That goes out, which does refund some of the stuff. So this little area will be, yes. Gosh. Oh. Oh, no, come on. That probably was terrifying for anyone with fears of drowning, large sections of water, but I am not one of those people. I mean, a little bit of a fear of drowning, who doesn't? That collects. Now, more able to start finishing off more of the collection nets. Got that net. And there we go. Don't have anything on the food-wise, so I've got to definitely do some fishing. Grab this fish, put it on the fire, and yep, raw herring. Which, as I do some more fishing, that'll cook. I can eat that, get my food up. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the night. Don't really like doing that, but before you make a bed, you have to. And I don't think there's any sort of sleep if you go the entire time without sleeping. I don't think there is any stamina or health effect in game, at least, going multiple days without sleep definitely can be dangerous for a person. Catch one more fish, because that'll let me and hello, Bruce. Pretty much halfway through this fishing rod, and with yeah. There he goes. Oh, I don't. Got a bunch of wood. Now, no, probably should have left some of that wood to make more of these pieces. I can make the other bits, these collection ones on this side as well. So I can leave some of this for yeah. There is a bit of an audio cue that you pick something up in the collection pieces, but right now is fishing time. And you do sometimes get trophies, and always want to grab a barrel if I can. Which, like the boot that you saw me put down, you can find other things as well. So more pieces off of this fishing rod, which that is. So I don't at all don't have. Ooh, just ow. Yeah, this is a much bigger island. Just got a mountain range. So I'm going to be paddling over here, which will be a lot of fun. And then I'm going to explore this area some. Which probably like the thing that'll keep me from being able to upgrade too much of my ship will be plastic, but that's not the end of the at least main floor. You will be able to you can build multiple stories, and I've seen some real interesting abominations basically of ships that people have built, and some really well built ships as well, at least Google wise. But it's wrap around here, find a spot to build an that. Let's go over here. I think there's a beach. Even these rocks that are jutting out, as long as I get close to that, I'll be able to drop anchor and make a little swim. I want to be a little closer. Yeah, that's as far as we're going. And I don't know if I was able to beat him with the hammer or wasn't, but that for later. Now let's put a bunch of this food stuffs into other shoe. I pretty much put a lot of my things into this storage, which you have to pull it out of storage to craft with it, which is a real pain at times. But there is a mod that allows you to craft from storage, but this is a fully unmodded game. I haven't downloaded or figured out how to add mods to games. There we go. That's now let's open this parcel. See what. Learn how to probably grow roses. And mackerel. If you want to lot bigger than I Thought when I was first. Oh, jump. Okay. You're able to sort of hop along somewhat. And little area the shark doesn't really sense you. Come on. Coconut. A lot more palm seeds. Need an cool. Rope. Should be able to dive down in this area. Oh, there's a puffer fish, which, if he comes near me, he'll like sort of like explode in poison and not be any fun. So I'm going to try to avoid him. And he was my character was panicking because of lack of oxygen, which makes lots of sense. And at least I don't think there's anything that the flower, you pick them up and then you have, yeah, pick red flower, and then you get red flower and then red seeds. Add to flowers, maybe be in paint. So not, at least right now, not really interested in. So I'm not going to grab them. Plus these, keeping a bit of an eye out, as you can find some animals, like maybe not a bird like that. Oh, yeah, boar. Weapon. Gotta go back. Food situation is just a little too dire to be worth going after that boar just right now. I'm gonna come back after I've ate some fish. Probably ate some. Well, let's go. I have no leaves right now. Built everything. There's a little raft. And there's park. Yeah. So you basically just, as long as you continue jumping at times, will be able to dodge that shark. There we go. That I killed the shark. And you got the shark head. And at least the first time you kill the shark, you do get a achievement, but I've already done that. So I'm going to put the shark head in the inventory. That's normal inventory, not the storage inventory that I wanted it to be on. And pulling the plastic because my hook is going to break pretty soon. So now that the shark is dead, I will be able to swim around for a brief period undisturbed. But I'm just waiting for this shark meat to finish cooking so that I can eat it. Yeah. Wash pot never boils. And this food can be like the fish and the shark meat can be eaten raw. It just doesn't give you as much back on your food bar as if you ate it cooked, which does make some sense. That the fish and the more. Putting some of the crap. Saw something interesting. Oh, glad I saw that broken stuff. That gives me some good stuff. You got a metal ingot and a bolt, which both will be going to the research table soon. And this sort of area doesn't have the spots of clay and sand that I need, which is fine. And we're back on this end with trusty wooden spear. So I can go after that boar. Over here. If I can. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Got to see if briefly all the other windows I have up. There's a door. E. Yep. Ooh, that. He gouged me. jump. Beats. Come on. Ole. Wee. Grab. Yeah, that's... Now I have the wooden spear again. Falling. This would not be a good time for a raid. People coming in see me stabbing and killing a boar. There we go. And he's dead. Now I can loot him, get the leather, the raw meat, and warthog head, which, like the shark head. Wow! Welcome in, raiders! I was just literally saying this would be the worst time for a raid, as you all came in and watched me kill a boar, and I guess speak of the devil and you all shall appear, which, yeah, welcome in. This is a little different than the speedrun that Delta was doing before. This is Raft, a open world survival game. We are currently on a small island, and we are... don't want the flower. But I'm just going around getting all the wood palm trees that I can before going back to my raft. Plus, I think there might be some... there's definitely going to be a trader, which I don't have the ability to trade anything with. But... and these bigger trees I can't hit, but this one I can. La Raid, Delta Raid, same thing, for the most part. Delta Creator, glad to have people in. It's good to see those who are here. How was the speedrun? Well, research to the speedrun at least. How much did you get done, Delta? Yes, Delta self-promotion. Watermelon. Okay, so I'm pretty full up, so... yeah, I definitely did sort of nail it. That's not too bad. At least for a research run, 217 isn't the worst. But yeah, now that night is out, Roost is going to be back, which is what it is. But I know how to avoid him. We are going to... oh, I made the mistake of not dropping anything on the fire to cook after I ate the shark food. Yeah, definitely. Usually when I do a expedition, I'm not really speed running it, but it takes me 3-4 hours to complete one. Just, yep, there's Bruce 2.0. Let's drop you and just grab the little shoe and let you go back into the water because I do not need you. These and yep, there he is. Oh. And he got away on me, which is not fast because I don't have the ability to repair it. But let's go. Let's build a stake. So, this is Raft. It's the open world survival game that I was briefly talking to you about Monday, Delta, and Bruce is the name of the shark that was chomping away on my boat. And I only know that his name is Bruce because I watched a YouTube video that got me into this game, and he came along to a sort of radio station, which I will be able to find, and they had spray painted on the walls sort of, oh, saw a shark named Bruce. And in the game that I'm playing with my friends, we've named him Charlie, but they haven't gotten to the point where they've seen that area, which is fine. But it's, other than having to worry about keeping a lot of the food and water issues, really fun, relaxing game. Researching a bunch of new stuff. Now, yeah. I think I can learn. Yes, okay, so research pass. Oh, I can build that later. I'm just scrolling through the stuff. So the end game is sort of finding land. You have to build. You want to build the antenna and the receivers, and that'll send you to specific points, which will then let you find new pieces of land, which then will lead you to a city called Utopia. And from there, it's... there's something at Utopia that you have to find and figure out, which I think you have to, yeah, fight some hyenas and a guy who's keeping people slaved. You're not really the rescued. You're supposed to be like a forward scout, kind of looking for a place to live. It's... there's at least one land mass that I've seen, which is a pretty nice glass domed area with absolutely no real people in it other than robots, which is sort of the first area. I haven't explored it too much. Yeah, it's very much graphics like that. It's didn't actually play too much of GoldenEye, so I don't know too much of the graphics there, but it is still quite fun. It's these trees I can't knock down. Keeping an eye out for a bird that likes to drop rocks on you because you disturbed it or something. but I'm gonna get to the top of this mountain range. Or yep, that bird right there that you can sort of see. He will fly off. Yeah, he's dive bombing. He's gonna go find a rock and then try to drop it on my head. Because I stalled it, or I'm near. I don't think I'd be near his. Yep. Oh, hello, boar. You respawn as well. Good to know. Or there are two boars on this island, which could happen. Yeah, I hear you, but I ran away, so leave me alone. Oh, you don't want to leave me alone. We'll have the spear to deal with you. Ah, yes. This will lead me to something. There he. Yeah, so he got me with that rock, which is not very nice. And if there's a third person view in this, I haven't really discovered it. I'm gonna grab those red berries, even though they're not. They probably aren't a food stuff. I haven't figured out what they are for, and I know the flowers just let you make paint to really customize your raft. Ooh, that. I'm gonna toss out the recipe and one of the watermelon seeds. Possible. Oh. Hey! You are not a happy camper. I can't use this antenna, but that's pretty much everything that I can get here. So, yes, they didn't have the crash ship. And over here is the trader outpost, which I don't have the items to trade with them, but from one where they glitched out the ship and didn't do any of the missions, might be bait that I can buy. No, so I need the trash cubes first, which takes a piece. Alright, so it didn't die first one, and I have no interest in chasing it. And there's the boar. Whoa! That was stupid of me, and I'm not gonna drop again because this mode, if I die and respawn, I lose 2/3 of all my gear. Oh, like all gear on me, which is how it is. Now the bird has a reason to drop those rocks on my head because I maybe poked its baby friend, random bird on the island. Hi, boar. You are really chasing me. You really are upset. Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, long-term goal is definitely to find Utopia. Main goal for this stream, not die. B. Oh, that's not good. I am. Yeah, there I am. I am dead. got gouged by the boar. So I'm going to lose 2/3 of all my inventory. It really sucks. Yes, press any key to wake it up. And yeah, we can get that piece because I do not have the bits to fix that. So I'm... No, I might have. Let's see. And go... At least I kept my up, which is good. And yeah, I'm kind of used to playing on a bit of a different difficulty where I take a little less damage, and as well as had I stayed, had I not walked off a cliff, I probably would have been fine. But yeah, we're gonna sail away from here. However, I was gonna hope to put a sail on my second floor, but that can still happen. And he's definitely taken a few. They've gotten about 3 spots off me, which is not the greatest. Yeah, at least in this any survival game, dying isn't recommended. But in this one, it's not as punishing as 2 pieces. Fun. Like hard mode. Had I been playing in hard mode solo, that would have been it for the round. I would have had to restart because I wouldn't have had anyone to recover me. So got 2 nets that, as we float by, will allow me to collect stuff as is, and then this hook that I had to make allowed me to toss out and get more items. That's good. Over to my hammer, and probably for today I will want to... Not gonna have all the pieces to build the research and build the no. But expand out my base a little bit, and then probably start on getting a second floor so that I can move my various things upstairs, and then hopefully build the smelter so that I can reinforce my lower area and not worry about Bruce chomping away at things. You up, see what is... Yeah, table. Sweet. But... There we go. That way. Actually, put in the U with salt water. No, I don't need fresh water. Put new points on the board, let that cook. I wonder if I can make a new... It should be... It don't have any scrap. Do have the nails there and some scrap. New spot there. And no, don't have the axe, so I can't destroy there. Ever. Need a full add. There's another island, but since I don't have 4 stone for the anchor, I'm not going there quite yet. Outside of Dine, I want to finish off this section right here, get some more wood, and then it's not like before, but they're large island. Yeah, muttering aside to myself, game plan, finish off this section, build a sail, which will allow me to turn a little easier, and then that will probably be the game plan. Yes. I am hungry. Eat some shark meat. That'll really fill me up. Grab more of the shark meat. That cooking. Not in a panic and eating raw fish, which can be done, but not the best. There. That finishes off that section. So I'm going. Next one is to build the sail, which I've got the scrap needed. And now it's just a case of getting the wood and palm leaves. But honestly, I might also build up make the paddles and hammer, which is right here as well, so that I have the items I lost in death. But that's the game plan. So honestly, probably only about 20 or so more minutes. Yep, hello. Oh, you're not going to come by and act me? That's good. Let's get that stone axe. Go over there. Here's very important things. Yeah, so the dry bricks, that for the smelter is the more hard thing, because you need to make wet bricks to take clay and sand, 2 of each, but to make 1. So I need 1 more piece of clay and then 5 pieces of sand, which involve diving in underwater, which is best to have your ship anchored. Don't have enough stone for that, which, while that's going along. Hey, Krusty! Okay, I got some more stone and dodged shark, which he's moving around. Oh, these ones will be a lot easier to grab. No, I can't. Can't get those. Okay, then the ability to go around is, or at least bash them, are a little harder when you're there. So, okay, I got the 4 stone. Oh. Not good. I don't have watermelon on me either. So, can't sprint. So, my ship is floating away on me. Not faster than I can get to it, but I'm more concerned about, yeah, that. Come on. Also, want to get onto my boat before. Really help. Yeah. Nope. There. Good. Now I'm on the ship, so I don't have to worry about. Good. Got fresh water. And let's lay down. Hopefully that'll give me some. Nope, that didn't give me health, but it did pass the day. But go away. Go away. That. Or that's good. I got those 3 palm leaves, which is good. I'm also gonna see about. Yeah. I only got 1. I wanted hoping for both. However, that is the most of the sail pieces. Just need 2 more palm leaves, which I'll be able to find in the horrendous amounts of trash that is floating along in here. Food. So and alright, I'm going to need to get more wood just so that I can put some Raft sections in the way of my sail, so when the shark comes, it doesn't immediately go for those pieces. I'm missing the planks. Sure, I grab that. There we go. That will make it so that I have a little extra safety when it comes to my sail. I'm gonna let that flow. Finally, let's need 3 more planks. Ooh. There's another raft over here, which will have a chest that I can collect. So I'm putting my boat, maybe not fully around, but we're headed in that direction. One of the fun things about this mode is, or this game, is it is multiplayer, and on the little bit that I played with my friends, multiplayer is pretty good, and you can have up to 10 people on a server at a time, which does sounds like a lot of fun, but also you start out on a 2 by 2 square, so 10 people on that would be quite something, and then food resources and water resources will be even more difficult with 10 people, since you pretty much need to have 2 or 3 people just constantly fishing and cooking food so people didn't starve to death. But it's a real, with my friends, there's 4 of us in one area, and that's a real, there can be times where we're like, oh, we need, like, everybody needs water, and it's like, okay, who has the least amount on their bar? Okay, you get it first. Okay, next person, yeah, I might not make it, so I'm going to just toss all my stuff on the floor so that we don't lose it when we die. But we also haven't played too much of it. So, like, on my own, I played much more than anyone else. You really came up on me a lot faster. So, these rafts you can't keep because they will sink on you. Or this post. Just, yeah, there they go. There it sinks. And I got some craft a streamer, which will allow me to see sort of where the wind is blowing, so that I put my sail in a better position. I don't have wood, which is not too much of an issue because we're coming up on banks. Oh yeah, I think you might expand the size. They might expand the size of your boat when there's 10 people, but I doubt it. You probably are all on it, and you all look pretty much the same. There is no first person mode, so you can't really see my character quite yet, but he's got dreadlocks. That's the big thing I know about him. And now I'll open this package, fireplace, which is just sort of a decorative piece. Make some more rope. Nails. I need 4 more boards to finish off that section. You can sort of sometimes collect things through the raft, which wasn't able to do those times. Yes, I now do have the full amount of stone, or at least full amount of stone needed to make a temporary anchor, which will make, and it's down here. So I will be able to make an actual anchor soon, but right now it's just a throwable anchor, which take 4 stone, wood, and rope. Wood and rope are the easy things to find. Stone not so much. You have to luck out and find them in barrels for the first little bit until you can anchor off on an island and then dive underwater like I had done to collect a few of those stones at the last small island. But hoping research table. Little other board. Okay, so the antenna, I need a circuit board, which will I need copper for, which involves that smelter. So I'm going to start getting more of these wet bricks made, which will then turn into dry bricks and can use to build those, and you just let them cake out in the sun. But more of a square there. Poke him. And build some of the health there. And plastic, which is much important because palm leaves and wood can be easily collected from the islands and knocking down the various trees that you find. But that's about it. Yeah, so on this floor, I'm probably going to expand 2 sections out this side as well as this side so that I have 3 areas of collection nets, but at least one of them is going to wait and be sort of a secondary build a. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, so I ate that fish by accident, which didn't poison me, but didn't give me as much food back as a full cooked fish will. Finally, you build another fishing rod so that I can do some extra fishing. Let's roll up. Here. But I am okay, so it's still daytime, but it's storming, so I can't fall asleep quite yet. However, yep, here, save world. World is save game, but that is actually probably where I am going to call it here. I've got work in the morning and it is getting late. It was good to have you all here. Definitely hit the like button if you haven't subscribed. Definitely subscribe. Wednesday games are going to be a little more up in the air what I play. I had been doing a lot of First Ascendant, uh, but it's I've kind of gotten bored of the game, and there has been some issues with the game where with grinding things out, grinding experience, which isn't fun. Also, a lot of sort of the outfits that you can wear are very much designed to appeal to teenage boys, which I am not a teenage boy anymore, and I don't want to be running around in a revealing two-piece swimsuit as a character or in full armor if I'm a guy. So I'm probably going to be doing some Raft sometimes, other times probably Warframe, but yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I will see you all next time. Let's, well, there.